bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Police officials once again appealing for assistance in 3 separate murder incidents on Grand Bahama. As the search continues for 3 wanted suspects, the officer in charge of Grand Bahama warns that anyone caught harboring a fugitive will be arrested and charged. Officer in charge of Grand Bahama, Emerick Seymour, says of the 12 murders that have occurred on Grand Bahama this year, police have already solved 9, adding that persons have been charged and appeared before the court. As the police moves swiftly to close the other 3 cases, Seymour says the public's assistance is needed. He notes that they are searching for Jared Pinder to question him on the latest murder that occurred this past Saturday night when 22-year-old Tashard Barr was stabbed to death.
We're pretty satisfied as to where we are with the investigation. We have 2 persons of interest in custody whom we are questioning. We're looking for a 3rd suspect in this matter, where we feel pretty confident as to where we are in the investigation, and we feel that we would bring this matter to a closure, making it number 10, which would be 10 of the 12 murders we've had solved, and of course persons charged and of course are behind bars for them.
Police say 2 persons have already been charged with the death of Dexter Bellani, who according to reports was sitting in a vehicle on Frobisher Circle when he was shot multiple times about the body back in May. He was taken to hospital by EMS personnel where he later succumbed to his injuries. Seymour says they are looking for Desmond Mandela to assist in closing this case. Police are also appealing to the public to assist in the capture of 20-year-old Jamaica Christopher Gardner, a.k.a. Jamaica Gardner, of number 73 Coral Reef Estates. The officer in charge of Grand Bahama say they have reason to believe that all of these men are still here on Grand Bahama.
As far as we're concerned, they are still here, and we're hoping that they're still here, notwithstanding that, though we're reaching across borders.
He warns residents that they could find themselves on the wrong side of the law if they are harboring any of these fugitives.
If, in fact, we find any person harboring any wanted felon or suspect, we will be arresting them as well.
Seymour says he is pleased with the work the police force is doing here on Grand Bahama.
In the case of the 2 recent murders, shortly after the incident occurred, we would have had persons in custody. And these officers were relentless in their quest to bring resolve to these matters.
Now, if you know the whereabouts of any of these wanted suspects, you're urged to call 911-919, or you may contact your nearest police station. Switching gears now, Bethel's Bookstore is one of the book suppliers for schools on Grand Bahama, Nassau, and Abaco. With the new school year quickly approaching, parents are doing their early back-to-school shopping for the kids. Logistics coordinator Misty Johnson says that people have been coming in and purchasing their books early.
So far, it's been great. I think more so because we are hosting our Gbiopoly promotion, which is a buy local promotion that's going on that is including local businesses here, encouraging persons to shop at home. So persons are more excited to get their game pieces. So usually it's later down in the month of August, but persons have been purchasing a little earlier in order to get their game pieces to win prizes.
Now, she encourages the community to start purchasing their items now before all of the supplies are gone.
If they have a little financial difficulty, they find it difficult to purchase a little earlier. So we encourage persons to come in, whatever they have, and get what you can get before everything goes. Because if you wait until you could get everything, then you may lose out on all of your books or supplies.
Well, the death of a world-renowned herbal medical specialist has sent shockwaves throughout the world. Tonight, we take a look at the impact this alternative medicine practitioner made here in the Bahamas. Sabrina Brown has that story.
We wouldn't have been with this business if it wasn't for Dr. Selby.
New Life Vegetation and Cell Food Store was established in New Providence in 2010 and expanded to Grand Bahama 2 years ago. Owner Shanique Ramonker says she and her husband Jamal were inspired to get into the natural health business by world-renowned herbalist Alfredo Bowman, affectionately known as Dr. Selby.
My husband went over to New York because he's a musician and he had a show. He was performing actually, and he came across Dr. Selby through a seminar. He spoke with Dr. Selby one-on-one, came back to the Bahamas, and we decided to connect with him with bringing a business to the Bahamas.
Dr. Selby, who is a native of Honduras in Central America, became a mentor to the Monkers, and Shanique says he taught Jamal everything he knows about herbs and how to use them to heal the body.
Jamal spent a numerous of time with Dr. Selby in the village, and he was taught by Dr. Selby on everything he knows about products, herbal products.
Dr. Selby became well known in the Bahamas over the years. He hosted several health seminars and worked along with the Monkers to create a greater awareness about good health. Shanique says his rich legacy will live on.
The products have saved many persons. We had persons that were diabetic, hypertensive, cancer on their last stages, and we saved their lives. Doctors gave up on most of our cancer patients, and they came to us and they found a new life.
Dr. Selby died in Honduras on Saturday at the age of 83. A funeral service was held in his homeland this afternoon, and a memorial service will be held in New Providence on August 27th. Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
In other news, the East Grand Bahama of the Zion United Baptist Convention will convene in its 23rd annual general session next weekend. Prior to this, a banquet will be held Friday evening, August 12th, under the patronage of Reverend Freddie Lang and his wife, Mother Natalie, at the Genius Cooper Auditorium in Freetown Convention. Chairman Preston Cooper says 6 persons who have given stellar services to various ministries of the Baptist Church throughout the years will be honored at the banquet, and Grand Bahama Christian Council President Pastor Peter Pinder will speak.
Reverend Freddie Lang is regarded as the father of our Baptist family, as he was one of the forerunners who would have brought the East Grand Bahama Convention into East End, having sought independence from the West Grand Bahama Baptists of the Zion United Baptist Convention. The names of the honorees for our honorary banquet is Reverend Ivan Lang, Reverend Preston Cooper Sr., Elder Horatio Ballou, Sister Dolores Pinder, Sister Dorcas Mitchell, and Mother Hazel Ballou.
Well, District Superintendent for East Grand Bahama, Pastor Henry Cooper, says the convention will prove itself beneficial for all in attendance.
In attendance will be our Bishop B. Wennett Davis, who will speak for us at that night. It's an opportunity whereby the saints of God in East Grand Bahama will come together and give God praise for another year. Likewise, it's an opportunity that we present to those who have not given their life to the Lord to do so at that time. And even for those who have, there's an opportunity to be re-energized. However, we do invite all those that are in the neighboring vicinities to come out and fellowship with us.
Now, the venue for these sessions will be Emmanuel Baptist Disciple Center in High Rock during the evenings at 7:30 and Sunday at 3 p.m. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Sarah from Freeport asks, I've heard a lot about this new vaccine they will be giving out at the clinic. They said it helps prevent some cancers. Do I need to get one? Thanks for such a timely question, Sarah. The vaccine that you are asking about is the Hpv vaccine. HPV is short for human papillomavirus. It's a group of viruses in which some types can cause genital warts called papillomas in both men and women, while other types can lead to cancer, especially cervical cancer. HPV is transmitted through all types of sexual contact and is considered to be the most common sexually transmitted disease by the Centers of Disease Control. The virus can be passed on even if the infected person does not have any symptoms. If infected, you can even develop symptoms up to years later. Getting the vaccine is important because it can protect both men and women against genital warts, as well as cancers of the cervix, penis, anus, and throat. The Center for Disease Control recommends the vaccine for boys and girls ages 11 and 12 so that they can be protected before they are even exposed to the virus, for young women up to age 26 and young men up to age 21. So the next time you visit a doctor, please discuss vaccine options for you, your child, or your teenager. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Ricardo Lightbourne has a check on sports when we return.